tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about Monday Night Raw for tonight. This is the last Monday Night Raw before Money in the Bank this weekend. And I thought tonight's Raw did what it needed to do. A really nice, kind of cherry on top of the Money in the Bank, say, just on the Sunday. They focused on all their top stories they have right now. Obviously with the Money in the Bank matches, they had the last two spots in the Money in the Bank qualifiers. And you really got that first kind of tease tonight. The Judgment Day's breaking up. It's gonna happen on Sunday in Money in the Bank. Just getting that feeling. That was a good story as well. You have basically Liv Morgan continuing to try to seduce Dirty Dominant Mysterio. And then the stuff with the Wyatt Six targeting Chad Gable. Another great Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas VHS tape on this show tonight. So I thought Raw did what it needed to do. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Because honestly, pretty good show. And really focusing on all the top stories they have heading into Saturday's Premium Live event. Plus, you had that incredible Bo Dallas sit down with Uncle Howdy. Look, Raw did what it needed to do. I thought Raw was solid for a go-home show. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. That's the rating I'd give it. And I will say there's way less filler and meaningless matches. There's less filler. Like, way less filler and meaningful matches. Because with the Vince era, you have like these meaningless matches, just filler. But with Triple H, there's less filler and just less meaningless matches on the show than I can recall the last few months. I can see why people say this Raw was boring. But honestly, I disagree. But some things tonight. Chad Gable immediately has trouble with the Wyatt Six. That's how you start off the show. Hands Michael Cole another box with a VHS tape. And we kind of got another, testimonial, from last week, just like you did, same two people, Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas, and Chad Gable. Man, Chad Gable's doing pretty good. He has upwards towards 3 or 4 segments every week. Is a Money in the Bank one of the favorites to win it, and just started their flagship show tonight. I don't see how people are like, oh yeah, I hope that new contract was worth it. He's being adjacent to one of the biggest groups on the show in multiple segments. He's in Money in the Bank. He's got his name back. He's got an upgrade in faction members, which will be the Creed brothers. I like what they're doing with Chad Gable. Honestly. I swear, people will just say, oh, this guy doesn't have a championship. Oh, he's just buried. That's how instant gratification consumers react when their favorite isn't a champion. They're like, oh, they're buried. Chad Gable's come a long way since Shorty G. But yeah, that opened the show. Jeyuso and Chad Gable and the Wyatt Six got just a chaotic way to open the show. And then you had Xavier Woods versus Karrion Kross. This feud's still continuing. I just don't care for Karrion Kross. I don't care for him. I don't like him. I don't hate him. It's hard to care. They threw all what they had with Karrion Kross away in the Vince era, where they had him come out in straps and a mask. Ever since then, nobody's cared about Karrion Kross. Yeah, he's beat 7 former WWE champions. It's just, I don't care for Karrion Kross, man. He's whatever in the ring. He can cut good promos. I mean, I'll say that. But, it's just, they've tried to get him over, and they just can't. They tried the Final Testament. It's not working. It's just not working. And then he gets pinned by the Fruit Roll-Up. Xavier Woods hits a Fruit Roll-Up, gets the Fruit Roll-Up, 1, 2, 3. They attack, the AOP attacks him after the match. And yeah, they end up on strong, but Karrion Kross takes another L. whatever. Xavier Woods wins. Fine match. Just, that's the only thing I really didn't have interest in on this show. Judgment Day had a backstage segment. I thought this was interesting. Dirty D and Damian Priest backstage, and Dominic said he talked to Rhea Ripley, everything's good, but Damian Priest said he talked to her and said she's pissed. Yeah, she's gonna kill him and Liv when she returns. When's she gonna return? Don't know. Maybe SummerSlam. And then you get in the clubhouse, and Liv Morgan's in there with Finn Balor and the rest of the group. And then she leaves. So, and then Finn Balor told Damian Priest ever since he won the World Heavyweight Championship, he's changed. I thought the segment was really well executed, and that's a sign that that Finn Balor may cost Damian Priest a championship. This feud's gonna cook. I think this will lead to Finn eventually somewhere down the road winning the title. But the storytelling WWE is at another level right now. You have multiple stories per show, main event stories, mid-card stories to keep you interested. It's not just, oh yeah, here's the main event stories, screw everything else. But honestly, I love this, because he's going to cost Damian the title. Definitely see that happen. So, Rhea's getting pissed on what's going on now, coming out of the stipulation that Damian Priest accepts. He doesn't need anyone's help. They can help himself. So it sounds like a babyface turn is coming slowly but surely. He's going to be babyface, and they could move him up the card. But this is why Triple H is a man, making segments that make sense. I mean, obviously he has his flaws, but he builds these good stories. Yeah, Priest is done at Money in the Bank. There's no way Seth is leaving without the World Championship. It doesn't matter who wins to me, because they're just going to lose to Gunther. But then you had the Women's Championship match. Zelina Vega and Liv Morgan. I thought it was a good match. The crowd was good, and the Dominic dynamic absolutely made that match better than it had any reason to be. And I thought they performed pretty well, too. Great sales throughout. And Zelina's good in the ring. I think we should never down her whenever she's in the ring. She's good. She's been doing pretty well in the ring. I think she's starting to get better. I mean, she's getting obviously more opportunities. Now she's good in the ring. Thought it was a good match. And that's what makes pro wrestling as special. It is fans as part of the experience as well. Honestly, that was better than Zelina's match versus Rhea. And I'm enjoying Liv's title reign at this point more than Rhea, not because I think she's a better wrestler. That's maybe because Liv's got a storyline. They really didn't do anything for Rhea outside of Dominic. And Liv's been doing good on the mic, so that was good. Liv obviously retained. Dirty D put a chair in the ring, Zelina hit him with it, and then Liv hit her finisher. 1, 2, 3. Good. And then you had a segment with Seth Rollins, Damian Priest, and Finn Balor. Priest basically saying he doesn't need, it wasn't a trap, 2-on-1 assault. Yeah, Seth Rollins is coming out on top. And Money in the Bank, most likely. But like I said, it doesn't matter. Whoever wins is going to lose to Gunther at SummerSlam. He hits Finn Balor with a curb stomp, then Damian Priest come in the ring, hit him with, I believe, the South of Heaven. And then they were backstage and basically said to stay out of the match, in the one-on-one match, Money in the Bank, and he can do it himself. So that tells me Finn Balor's going to cost him the belt. Whether it's intentional or by accident. Who knows? But yeah, he's going to cost him the belt either way. And then we have Money in the Bank qualifier. This got Twitter pretty riled up. And me as well. So, a few days ago on Twitch, Dakota Kai is basically begging for an opportunity, for a singles opportunity. And how does she get repaid for it a few days later? Well, she eats the pin to Zoe Stark. And don't get me wrong, Zoe Stark's a good wrestler. But she doesn't have a aura. She's not good on the mic. I mean, she's got so many opportunities to get over. I mean, Trish Stratus couldn't even get her over. And I'm not hating on Zoe Stark. I'm not hating on her wrestling. She's a really good wrestler. But she's had multiple opportunities. Like, give Dakota Kai a chance. Nope, take the pin. It's just frustrating. Like, yeah, I like the long-term booking. Obviously, there's gonna be a story probably for her with Damage Control. Maybe she faces EO, but what's she gonna win? I mean, it'd be a big win over one of their. I mean, she could face her gonna win over one of the biggest female stars probably, but maybe they're gonna slowly build it up. But that's one of Triple H's main flaws, in my opinion. Sometimes he waits too long. The only part where it was good was Cody Rhodes, where he won the belt. But that's one of his biggest flaws, in my opinion. I like long-term booking, but Dakota Kai, she's waited too long. Like, fuck this company. Like, sometimes you want to say, fuck this company. But then again, he builds other good stories, so. I mean, she'll have something, I'm sure. Because I'm sure WWE's probably was looking at social media, probably seen all the people that were pissed on Twitter. But yeah, I mean, it was a good match. I would have preferred Dakota Kai win. But yeah, good match. And look, it's not like I'm saying Dakota Kai would have won Money in the Bank. She probably wouldn't, but I'd rather have her in the match. We did have the VHS tape with Bo Dallas and Uncle Howdy. And it was just cinema. Chills, fucking cinema. It said, like, during this tape, I'm nobody. I gave you the family. I love how they show the two sides and how he's turning into him. Like, it's just cinema, and you can go watch probably find this on Twitter. They're probably on their YouTube channel. But it was just great. They're cooking with this Uncle Howdy stuff. Really enjoying it, and just tremendous television. Like, they said even now, the false prophets parading around belittling their family for their own gain. I saw people like, oh, are they talking about the bloodline? But Jey Uso, he didn't really leave his family in the bloodline. He didn't treat him like shit. He just left. But he basically explained why he's after Chad Gable, for how he's manipulated his family. Only got like the 15-minute mark where I have to end this, but yeah, Rey Mysterio versus Dominic. Rey Mysterio beats Dominic, and he's never gonna put over his son. That's why he's a deadbeat dad. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that was good for what it was worth. Rey Mysterio beats his son. He owns him, pal. Hey, Ray, can you put over Dominic? That's not gonna work for me, pal. Then he has Sami Zayn Braun Breaker segment. It's about the good segment. They've been up their match for Money in the Bank. As Braun Breaker's about to leave the ring, he hits Sami Zayn with a spear. Zayn's on the outside. He runs around the ring. It's just unbelievable how fast he is. Sami Zayn jumps out of the way, hits the steel stairs, gets some offense in, hits the Blue Thunder Bomb, I think, or hits him in whatever move it's called in the corner. Was gonna go for the Helluva Kick, gets hit with a spear. Braun Breaker's on top, so maybe that's a sign Sami Zayn could retain. Don't know. Drew McIntyre wins in the main event in a classic 5-star match. Triple threat versus Sheamus and Ilya Dragunov in the last Money in the Bank qualifying match. So Drew McIntyre's in Money in the Bank. He says, I'm going to win Money in the Bank and cash on the same night. Spoiler, buddy. Cult of Personality is going to cost you the belt. Or cost you the Money in the Bank, buddy. and continue that feud. Yeah, Drew McIntyre wins. Great match. 7 out of 10 show. I did what needed to do tonight. So the last go home. So my next wrestling review will be Friday for SmackDown. Go home show for that. But yeah, that's all I got here. Till next time, Malcolm. Peace.